Hey, what's up, guys? How are you? I'm back with a little showcase video. A couple of people asked me to show off what uh, Gears of War figures I have on my collection, and I don't have a lot because, frankly, the original releases that came out with NECA toys, a lot of them were very like statuesque more than figures. They really didn't have a lot of points of articulation, and I really didn't like that. They didn't have a lot of points of articulation. So now, I figured, what the heck? Let me show off what I have. And big shout outs to my boy New Legal and my boy Sega Man 101, the big Gears fans. And so what I'll do is I'll move in a little closer and show you each figure that I have one by one. And I'll start off with the Locust Sniper. And these figures are really nicely detailed. As you can see, very good paint job, very good sculpt and detail, but they don't move very well. The weapons, it's a Locust Sniper. Very cool and unique design. And then I have here, next I have the Grenadier, as you see. Really nice. It has the blindfold on. It's really cool, the Grenadier. Which is kind of awesome, if you ask me. Then we'll move on to a regular Theron Guard through drone, Locust drone. This one has an extra head. As you can see there, you can actually take it off and it has the effect of getting his head blown off. See a piece of his face up there. It looks pretty grotesque. Let's see if we can get it to focus. And they're very nicely sculpted and painted in detail, but again, like I said, they don't have. There's one I can switch it out. He has his head blown off. Let's see. Moving right along over here. This is the Scourge. Looking really crazy. Slimy. But since this was one of the later releases, he actually has better points of articulation. This figure. It has better cuts and movements and stuff. Really nicely detailed and sculpted. From the feet to the armor, the straps, cloth coming down. It's like a rubbery staff. You can have it either that way and split it in two, or put it together as one whole staff. His face is pretty gruesome. Detail, coloring, shading, very nicely done. We have Cantus as well. Also better detailed as far as articulation with these. I can't really show you them because this is like a separate top piece. You see all the detailing in the back spine because I'm doing it with one hand while holding the camera. Really nice shin guards and straps all over the place with monster feet as well. With some top markings here. If you see, this is all nice and soft. Trying to put his face. See it better. Really nice and sculpted. So this is the canthus. Then we have another regular drone guard, running cane like this, regular. With the, I believe it's the hammer burst. Nicely detailed. These are more posed in a particular way than instead of actually being able to be more articulated. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Then we move on to the Mauler boomer. And this does come off, it does remove. You see the menacing faces, it had to remove it like so, and then you pop that right back on. Which looks pretty sick, as you see there. Nice paint, weathering, highlights, looks like metal, detail under skin, weathered aging metal, detailed shield, and obviously the mace, chain and all. This is the boom, the Mauler's boom. Then we have here is, I believe it's Theron guards, torque bow, rocking people. Ugly mug, look at that mug, ugly like a mofo. Yeah, nicely detailed, sculpted, really nice. I really wish and hope that not McFarlane, but Randy at NECA Toys gets the permission again from Microsoft to do these in ultimate form where you're fully articulated again and you can actually, pose them a lot better. Here is, and this is a whole lot of figure, let me tell you. And these are removable. Wow, his hands, a boomer with the rocket boom. Trying to give you the details. See, teeth, the eyes, everything on here. Texture of the skin, all done pretty nice. Sculpting is top notch. It's just the articulation at this point. McFarlane wasn't too great with a lot of the figs. So what we'll do now is I'll move over here. And this is the crew. The crew of crews. What? Let's see. The crew of crews. We have here Anya. And Anya is one of the later figures from Gears 3. She looks really dope. And she's really sculpted really well. Her face as well is really nice. Guns. And back. Got little fine details like this. Even the cog symbol. She's one of the later figures because she's one of the later figures. You can actually pose her a lot better than the other guys. Because I'm trying to put her in the base real quick. Because of her points of articulation are a whole lot better. So what I'll do is I'll show you guys. Jiffy, I got Carmine Brother, regular Cock Soldier. Another nice figure. See, with the blue highlights and the silvers. Weathering, armor, attention to detail. It's really spectacular. More detail there in the back. Down in the back. You see there, symbol. Really, really nice. Nicely done. I'm going to move on to the man of the hour, Dominic from Gears 1. They made one for Gears 2 and 3, but I didn't pick them up because I already had them. So, and they have better articulation. I figured, oh, well, I have a representation of the characters already. Here's the Lancer, the chainsaw effect and blood on it. So it's really girthy and see the detail to like the tattoo. See there, this is Maria. Holster, he has a gun. Backpack, really nice. Marcus right there. Then we'll move on over here to my boy Kim. Kim Wong. He get destroyed, as we know, by Rom. Rom is one I wanted, but he came in a 2-pack. It was huge, and the 2-pack was almost $80, so I didn't buy it at the time. All the details and representation, gloves, everything. Got the shotgun, which I believe is called the Nasher, right? Then we got pretty much this is the only pose I can get him in. Our boy Coltrane. And you know it's cool because they got new ones coming out from Storm Collectibles, which are going to be highly posable, swappable parts, and more accessories and things like that. But they're a lot pricier. See the detail in the veins. It's carrying it. He only had two hands molded a certain way. Detail in the back and his hair. So you can't, you know, we got some nice shading. Got the little single gun. Forgot what it's called. But yeah, that's Coltrane right there. He really is lack of articulation, big time. Then we'll have none other than the big doll, Marcus Phoenix. And I have pretty much a lot of representation, the little handgun, all the details and coloring and all that on their armor suit of almost everything that came out video game related. It's just that, you know, a lot of it I had to put away. And I have put away like these. But since I know people ask me to show me my Gears figures, I figured what the heck, why not? So we move him over. Got it fell on him. There we got another. The next one, the other Brotherhood of the Wolf, or member of the Brotherhood, Baird, trying to detail over him too. Very nicely sculpted. All the lines and works, pouches and armor, big boots. We got a Nasher too. We'll put a lancer hanging up from his back as he brings it. There's nowhere really to put it. Because again, he was one of the earlier figures. Put him to the side. Then we got Bound for the South, Lieutenant Hoffman, which I believe is the only one that probably, as far as I remember, he smoked, I think, cigars. Now they're making a big deal about Gears not having smoking game. Some big grenades there. See that? Lines, green abs. Really nicely done. Weathering, silver with the metal. Even his hat, you see it has I don't know how well it's going in. The Gears of War logo. Really cool. So Hoffman is in the house, as you can see, with his likeness. So remove, oh, he has some big grenades there too. I don't know if you guys can see it on the chest crest. You can see it there. Hope you guys can see it. Then we're gonna move on to the last figure I have in the side of, the Helmies. The Helmies. You got Big Brother Carmine Brother. It says, or it says there, Grove Killer. No attention to detail like that. With blood splatter, the gears. This is Destroy there. Trying to focus it. There you go. It says there. Focus. Knee pads has symbol. Really nice. Here's the barbed wire tattoo in his arm. See? Extra lancer out there. This helmet. Pretty sick. Got that sick tattoo right there. I don't know if you guys can see that well or not. There we go. See it? You see where she's there. Really nice attention to detail. Even his arms. Everything. And he's one of the examples of a better figure later on in the line. So I'm going to do a quick pause and I'm going to show you guys something. You guys can see. As a matter of fact, what I got to do is, let's see, how do I do this? Switch this out here. I'm going to Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put this here. Oh boy. Trying to put it on a tripod while freehanding it so that you guys can see. Because this phone doesn't pause when I'm recording. So, okay, here we go. I think I got it. Okay, what I want you guys to see is I'm going to try to show you the difference, for example, in the articulation department. There. So, as you see here, this is Marcus, right? Which is one of the first figures. His arms go up, down, swivel here, side to side, and then have like the movement in the arm. But if you notice, it's already pre-scoped. You can't bend it no other way. His head just goes left and right, and then his waist goes left and right. And then again, we go here. The arm goes up and down, swivels at the ankle or the elbow, and then the arm goes left and right. And this one doesn't even move. But then the leg, you see here, look, they just go this way. And they're like already scoped it out like that. Same thing with this. Well, this way. Then the knee bends one single, you can see, and then the movement in the toe area by the boots is just left and right. So when you pose him, he basically stays like this almost all the time. I can put, the gun here, obviously, like I had him, to, like he's holding it up, right? And then I'll put the other gun, Lancer, right, down, and then turn him to kind of give the illusion that he's in some type of pose, which he is, but it's very, very, very restricted and limited, right? As you see there. It's very restricted and very limited. Trying to put his hands, yeah, there it is. Very restricted and limited. Turn his head this way. Okay. Put this all the way up like this. As you can see, the minigun there. A little single shotgun, single pistol rather. And then put this down like so. And I'm posing them like, I'm posing them like there's, like something's up. See, so, but when you see something, then I'm going to move him over. I'm going to move him over this way. And we're going to look at the Carmine brothers, right? So you can see I already got him like in a dynamic pose. If you look, what they did was he has way more articulation. For starters, he has a waist swivel, and then he has a front swivel where you can hold him, tilt him left, forward, back, hyperextend him. His head moves a lot better, more range, right? His arms go up all the way around. They have a double hinge elbow, as you see there, even though it's limited range. It's got a butterfly, so when it holds the gun, it can hold it a lot better. Then it has swivel in the wrists, like a wrist hinge, and also in this wrist as well. Then he also has split. You can split him like that, right in between. Then on the top of the thigh, he has a thigh swivel like so. His leg goes forward that way. His leg goes backward that way, that much. Then he has, this is a single on the knee. Obviously, the legs go back and forth. They even have a small rocker, and they got even a toe hinge, as you can see. So that's the difference between the first waves that went all the way to the third wave, Gears 3, how much better the articulation and the quality of the figure was to that point. So, this is pretty much, with the butterfly, you can go like this, you can be like this. You can make them like really dynamic, however you choose. See? And and another thing is the rubber on the later figures. The rubber felt softer as opposed to the figures like like let's say like Dom. The rubber on them is a lot harder. Anya was the same way. They did the same thing. Where she had really good articulation as well, and you can see she has the butterfly too on her, and she has the split ball, and double hinge knee, double hinge elbows. Her range of movement, her head is really well, and tilt, up, back, left, right. So that's to give you an idea of how much, her waist grew. Obviously, she had a waist, and she had the abdomen crunch. The abdomen, torso articulation, and you see she's scaled a lot smaller. I think it's within scale of the game as well, with a nice, rugged, tough look, but also very feminine, which looks really great. So just to give you guys an idea, I'm gonna push him back here a little bit, like so. And there you go, guys. That is my Gears of War collection that I have, uh, that I've had actually, that I've had for quite some time. And some people ask me to show them, and I've been saying, yeah, I will, but never really had the chance because I had them out. Now that I was doing some type of organizing and cleaning, I said, hey, what the heck? Why not? Let me just, review them real quick, show them off to those who have the interest of wanting to see them. And so that's why I decided to do it. I hope you liked them. I'm trying to put them here so you can see them all. I hope you liked it, and I hope you enjoyed it. The showcasing of my year's collection. Let's put one more here, which would be, oh man, Marcus. Hold on 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick, to give you a nice little shot. And one more. We got Baird, where he's refusing to cooperate at the moment, which sucks because I want cooperation is always good. So here we go. Leave it like that. That's my Gears of War collection. These are obviously the Gears of War grunts, soldiers. Hope you like it, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you're new, and let me know what you guys think. And like always, I hope you enjoy what I'm doing, and you know what you guys can do if you like. Peace, guys. See you soon.